What's up, crypto fam? Right now, at this very moment, Kaspa is sitting at one of the most critical price levels we've seen in months. We're talking about a make-or-break situation that could either send KS absolutely flying toward 14 cents, or completely wreck the bulls and drag us back down to 9 cents. And here's the crazy part. The exact same pattern that I predicted yesterday just played out perfectly. I'm talking penny-for-penny accuracy on where this rejection would happen. But what happens next? That's what we're diving into today. And trust me, you do not want to miss this analysis. Alright, let's set the stage here because this is absolutely crucial for understanding what's happening with Kaspa right now. We're currently sitting at $0.1126, and I know that might not seem like much to some of you, but this price level is actually sitting right in the middle of a massive cryptocurrency battle zone. Here's what makes this so intense. KS just got absolutely smacked at $0.118, and this isn't just any random resistance level. This is a zone that has been holding strong since November 2024. Every single time bulls have tried to push through this area, they've gotten completely rejected. We're talking about 8 months of failed attempts, guys. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite this latest rejection, Kaspa is still sitting pretty with gains of over 50% from July's lows. That's massive in today's market conditions. The cryptocurrency market cap has been bleeding, Bitcoin's been struggling, and yet KS has been one of the few altcoins showing real strength. The technical setup is fascinating too. We've got this long-term descending trend line that's been acting like a ceiling since November, and every rally gets stopped right at this line. It's like watching the same movie over and over again, but this time something feels different. Volume has been moderately high, which tells me there's real interest here. Retail investors are paying attention, institutional money is starting to flow in, and the blockchain technology behind Kaspa continues to gain recognition in the cryptocurrency space. Now here's where things get absolutely wild, and why I'm so focused on this particular moment in time. Yesterday, I told you guys to watch the $0.118 to 12 cents zone like a hawk. I said if bulls couldn't break it, we'd see a pullback. And what happened? KS touched exactly $0.1188. I'm talking about hitting my target within a fraction of a penny, got absolutely demolished by sellers, and crashed back towards $0.112. This is the kind of precision analysis that separates successful cryptocurrency traders from the ones who get wrecked in volatile markets. But here's what's keeping me on the edge of my seat. The 9-day moving average is sitting at $0.0969, and KS is still comfortably above it. In cryptocurrency trading, as long as price stays above key moving averages, the uptrend remains intact. The momentum hasn't completely died yet. Let me break down what the technical indicators are screaming at us right now, because this is where it gets really interesting. The RSI is sitting at 76. A 19, that's deep in overbought territory. In traditional financial markets, this would be a massive red flag. But here's the thing about cryptocurrency markets. They can stay overbought for much longer than traditional assets, especially during bull runs. The ADX is showing 59.37, which indicates we're still in a strong trending market. This is crucial because it means the underlying momentum is still there, even if we're seeing temporary pullbacks. But here's where it gets conflicting. The CCI is at 225.06, which is extremely overbought. The ultimate oscillator is at 62.97, showing moderate buy pressure, but the bull-bear power indicator is still showing bulls in control at 0.0365. What does all this mean? We're at a critical inflection point where momentum indicators are giving us mixed signals. The cryptocurrency market is literally torn between continuing this rally or taking a breather. Here's what's absolutely crucial to understand about this moment. We're not just looking at random price levels here. That descending trend line I mentioned, it's been the ultimate boss battle for Kaspa bulls since November 2024. Every single rally has died at this line. Think about it. We've had multiple attempts, multiple false breakouts, multiple bull traps. Each time traders thought, this is it, this is the breakout. And each time they got absolutely crushed. The psychological impact of this trend line cannot be overstated in cryptocurrency trading. But here's what's different this time. The volume profile is showing real accumulation. Smart money has been quietly building positions during these pullbacks. The blockchain metrics for Kaspa continue to improve, with transaction volume and network activity reaching new highs. The cryptocurrency market structure is also different now compared to November. We're seeing increased institutional adoption, better regulatory clarity, and more mainstream acceptance of digital assets. This creates a completely different backdrop for potential breakouts. However, and this is a big however, we're also seeing some concerning signs. The daily candles are starting to show weakness. We're getting smaller bodies, longer wicks, and signs of hesitation from buyers. In cryptocurrency technical analysis, this often precedes significant moves in either direction. The 24-hour volume is moderately high at current levels, but it's not the explosive volume we typically see during major breakouts. For KS to break through that 12-cent resistance convincingly, we need to see volume spike significantly. Alright, this is where the rubber meets the road. Based on everything I'm seeing in the charts, the cryptocurrency market structure, and the technical indicators, here are the three scenarios I'm watching. Scenario 1, the bullish breakout, if, and this is a big if, CAS manages to break and close above $0, 120 with strong volume, we could see an absolute moonshot towards $0.135 to 14 cents. This would be the clean breakout that cryptocurrency bulls have been waiting for since November. The psychology behind this move would be massive. All those traders who got stopped out at previous resistance levels would FOMO back in. Retail investors would see the breakout and start buying. Institutional money that's been waiting on the sidelines would deploy capital. But here's the key, it needs to be a convincing break. We're talking about a daily close above 12 cents with at least 2x normal volume. Anything less would likely be another false breakout that gets sold into. Scenario 2. The consolidation phase. This is actually the most likely scenario in my opinion. KS continues to trade between $0.105 and $0.117, basically chopping sideways while the cryptocurrency market figures out its next major move. During consolidation phases, we typically see decreased volatility, lower volume, and sideways price action. This wouldn't be bearish necessarily. It would just be the market taking a breather after such a strong move from July lows. For traders, this scenario would be the most frustrating because there's no clear direction. But for long-term investors in cryptocurrency, consolidation can actually be healthy for building a stronger base for the next leg up. Scenario 3. The bearish breakdown. Here's what keeps me up at night as a cryptocurrency analyst. If KS breaks below that 9-day moving average at $0.0969, we could see a rapid descent toward 9 cents or even $0.085. The psychological impact would be devastating. All those recent buyers who thought they were getting in on a breakout would suddenly be underwater. Stop losses would trigger, creating a cascade of selling pressure. In cryptocurrency markets, these breakdowns can happen faster than you think. What starts as a small dip below support can quickly turn into a 20 to 30% crash as over-leveraged positions get liquidated. Look, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. After analyzing the charts, studying the cryptocurrency market structure, and looking at all the technical indicators, here's what I think is going to happen. Kaspa is at a legitimate make-or-break moment. The indicators are stretched. RSI and CCI are both screaming overbought conditions. But the underlying trend strength shown by the ADX suggests there's still fuel in the tank. That descending trend line has been kryptonite for bulls, but every resistance level eventually breaks in cryptocurrency markets. The question isn't if, but when. And more importantly, will it be this attempt or will bulls need to regroup and try again later? The volume profile suggests we're building for something big. Accumulation patterns in cryptocurrency markets often precede major moves. Smart money doesn't accumulate during distribution, they accumulate during consolidation phases like this. My personal bias? I think we're going to see one more test of that 12 cents level before any major move happens. The cryptocurrency market loves to retest key levels multiple times before breaking through. If I had to put probabilities on it, 40% chance of bullish breakout above 12 cents, 35% chance of continued consolidation between $0.105, $0.117, and 25% chance of bearish breakdown below $0.096. The key levels to watch are crystal clear: 12 cents on the upside for the breakout, and $0.096 on the downside for the breakdown. Everything else is just noise in the cryptocurrency market. What do you think is going to happen with Kaspa? Are we finally going to see that breakout above 12 cents? Or are we headed for another rejection and potential test of lower levels? Drop your predictions in the comments below. I read every single one and love seeing your analysis. If this cryptocurrency analysis helped you understand what's happening with KS, smash that like button and subscribe for daily technical analysis on the hottest altcoins in the market. We're building the strongest crypto community on YouTube and I want you to be part of it. And remember, Never invest more than you can afford to lose in cryptocurrency markets. These are volatile, speculative assets that can move against you quickly. Crypto disclaimer. This content is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and should not be considered financial advice. Cryptocurrency investments are highly speculative and volatile. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Always do your own research and consult with qualified financial advisors before making investment decisions. The cryptocurrency market can result in significant financial losses. What do you think is going to happen with Kaspa? Are we finally going to see that break out above 12 cents? Or are we headed for another rejection and potential test of lower levels?